Welcome to Big Tater Gaming. We are doing a stream. We're going to look at some of the new programs that dropped today. I need just a second. I'm trying to make sure I got everything set up properly. Looks like we are up and streaming. All right. So we're going to take a look at some of the new programs they dropped today. I guess I better put that on mute, huh? So yeah, today they came out with some new programs. Of course, they came out with the Player of the Months, which, unless you really want one of those cards, I really don't see the point of the Player of the Month this month. The Furlander, if you compare the Furlander that they give to his live series, with the exception of the break of his pitches, when he's playing up on the inside edge, the live series pretty much the same, if not better. I think the difference is the Player of the Month has 91 break, if I remember. And I think he only has like 81 break on his live series. It might be a little bit higher than 81, but it's in the 80s. The big program, I think, is obviously the Torres. Everybody's going to want this card, I think. He's going to be a very solid card. It's probably, if you were to play him at second base, he might be the best second baseman in the game right now. I think he's better than the Utley because he has more power versus lefties, and he doesn't have as much power against righties, but I think Utley has 70. I got my team. I can't remember. I want to say it's between 76 or 79, around 79. 76 to 79, and then Torres obviously has a 73, but he has 75 power against lefties, where Utley, you're in the 60s. Utley has better contact against righties, but Utley's like 105, but you're looking at 86. The speed's the same. Utley's defense might be slightly better, but the balance you get from hitting lefties and righties, I think, in my opinion, makes Torres a little bit better of card to have. The missions for him isn't too bad. You got to get 40 hits, 10 runs, 15 extra base hits, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases. Now that does have to be with American League shortstops, with shortstops being their primary position. As you can see, I started this program already, and if I was paying attention, I would have realized it said American League only shortstops. When I did it, I had American League and National League shortstops in there. If they all would have counted, I'd probably be about 3/4 of the way done, but unfortunately it didn't work that way. That's what happens when you don't take the extra second to read what the requirements are of the program. And you got this Josh Harrison too. I'm going to grind him out, obviously, just because he's most likely going to be a part of some career arc immortal, into the Immortals. It's got good contact, decent fielding. It is nice that he can play 4 different positions, with third being his main one, and then I guess 5 different positions with left, right, center, and second. He's got decent speed with the 76 speed. Really his best position, even though he's a third baseman, card-wise as primary, his best position is probably going to be second base. That arm strength of 68 really kind of hurts you in any of those other positions. Left field, left field's not too bad. It's still nice to have a stronger arm than 68, but that'll get the job done in left field. As you can see in the stats, I mean, the power, pretty much non-existent. With the new patch, contact hitters, I don't know yet if they're a viable option, but if they are, you're really going to be looking at a contact hitter here. He's not someone I don't think you're going to see much in anybody's lineup. The card I think has a lot of potential is this Sanchez card. And to get the Sanchez card, you get 30 innings pitched with 3 wins and 30 Ks with American League starting pitchers. Important to remember the American League part. But his stats are pretty nice. He's got the 90 stamina, 76 hits per 9 with 85 K per 9. That's about in line with the Conquest, Oral Hershiser, the Saber Hagen. I can't think of anybody else. He's actually probably a little bit better than Jack Morris. He's probably a little bit better than Saber Hagen overall, too, in the hits and Ks per 9 area. If you see his pitches, you're looking at the fastball, splitter, slider, sinker, and the curveball. I wish he had a changeup, but with the splitter, sinkers, splitter sinker slider combination to go along with an 80-mile-per-hour curveball, you're going to get, and he's got 87 breaks, so you're going to get a lot of pitches with different movement. The splitter with the downward movement, slider, obviously, everybody knows what a slider is, and the sinker with the breaking down inside to the right-handers, and then a 94-mile-per-hour fastball, which is pretty decent. You're not going to want to throw a lot of high fastballs with him. You don't really want to throw a lot of high fastballs with anybody in this year's game. But he's going to be serviceable. He's potentially going to end up in my rotation, depending on how I handle him with his control. His control is 73, but his walks per 9 are 68. Not really sure which one's more important. I've heard walks and I've heard control. Honestly, I've controlled pitchers that have horrible control and horrible walks per 9, and there's pitchers with great walks per 9 and great control that I can't throw a strike with. So it really just depends on how you're able to control him. But his different mix of pitches, with his hits per 9 and his Ks per 9, I think he's got a chance to be a very solid pitcher for your rotation. And then you got Bartello and Chris Young. I haven't really looked at either one of these. Chris Young, he's got one of the weirdest windups in the games. I find him to be one of the hardest pitchers to pick up because of his windup. The way he just comes straight over the top, and it just seems like it's slingshotting down at you. He doesn't throw really hard, but he's got his curveball is like 73 and a slider with 82, with the 91 mile per hour fastball. And when you add that to his rotation and the ability to hide the ball from you until the last second, he is actually very hard to hit. And if you can use him properly, you can really cause people a lot of headaches, me included. If you look at his per 9s, 90 hits per 9 and 83 Ks per 9 is actually really good. That's better than a lot of your diamonds out there right now. And he's got a lot of break at 93. His control is good. His walks per 9, again, that depends on who you listen to. His walks per 9 are pretty low, so he could have control problems. I've never had trouble controlling him when I've used him in event games. I think it's a bronze now. It might be even a common. I'm not sure. I've never had troubles controlling him, though. And he, again, causes a lot of people problems just with hiding that ball. Almost forgot this. You need 15 innings pitched and 2 wins with San Diego starting pitchers. And then you got good old Bartello. His per 9, K per 9, not that great. I'm not a big fan of any of Bartello's cards just because I can't control them. But those hits per 9, K per 9, that's not going to do anything to anybody's PCI. He does have a good mix of pitches with the 2-seamer, 4-seamer, slider, changeup, and curve. Decent speed differential between the fastball and the changeup. Well, between this 2-seamer and the changeup, decent speed differential. Between the 4-seamer and the changeup, that's 13 miles is a is a really good drop off. So that could be a strong combination for you to use if you're able to control him. And with that 80-mile-per-hour curveball, good change of speed there too. Doesn't have a lot of break on his pitches though, so that could be cause for concern with his slider curveball. And to get him, I'm not even sure what it takes. 3 wins, 25 Ks with live series starting pitchers. So I don't even know if I got any live series starting pitchers in my rotation. And then you got the Phil Hughes. This card actually looks pretty nice. To get it, you need 20 strikeouts with the Yankees closer or relief pitchers. He's got 82 and 93 hits per 9 and K per 9. His break is 83, velocity 77. Gets it up into the 94s with the four seam. Knuckle curve at 78. That's a good, very good differential in speeds right there. And his cutter is at 89 with a 2-seamer at 93. So his pitches, besides his 4-seamer, he's going to have some movement on them. They all kind of play off each other with the cutter, 2-seamer, 4-seamer. And then that knuckle curve at 78 really is going to slow down some bats. It's a card I'm probably not going to use. I think I used his veteran card last year, and I didn't do bad with him, but I really didn't do great with him either. Control looks decent, 74. Again, depends on who you talk to. The walks per 9 are 62, so I don't put much stock into those numbers, just because I find that, like I said earlier, some pitchers that have great ones I can't control. Some pitchers that have crappy ones I'm pinpoint with them. So then here we got that Justin Verlander we were talking about earlier. He's got the 96 hits per 9 and 88 Ks per 9, which is better than his live series. But when this live series is playing up, as today we'll show you, but I think today with his live series playing up, I think he's at 95 and 95. Got 82 control, 81 velocity, and 93 break. Everybody knows, he's got a good fastball at 96, slider at 88, curve at 79, and then he's got the circle change at 88. I mean, it's a good card. I'm not saying it's not a good card. It's a good card, but I just don't get the point of the card with you got the live series for Verlander. Take a look at him. So since he's playing up today, he's at 95 hits per 9, 95 Ks per 9. His control 76 is a little bit less. Velocity still the same, obviously at 81. This card only has 81 break though, compared to the 93 break of the Player of the Month. Thing is you could buy 20 of these Justin Verlanders for the cost of the one Brandon Crawford is going to cost you. Well, I guess Crawford's come down a little bit, but you could still buy 4 Verlanders live series for the price of just a Crawford is going to cost you to even start or even get the Player of the Month Verlander. I do like this Crawford card though. He's got great defense, and I love defense at shortstop. I mean, 95, 91 arm, 86 with 83 reaction. He's pretty much going to make every play there is for you at shortstop. Very little power. I mean, 50 and 65. Good contact numbers, though. Good vision. Again, it would depend on how well contact hitters are going to do with the current patch. This Rush Stripling card actually looks pretty decent also. 76 hits per 9, 83 K per 9. Four-seamer slider, knuckle curve, change. Decent speed differential between all his pitches. Decent control. Actually really good control with the control and the case, or in the walks per 9 both being at 79. Velocity is not up there. He's going to be a junk pitcher, kind of. 65 velocity. He's got a lot of break, though, at 83. It could be a Saul card if you know how to use use junk pitchers. I mean, you're gonna have to do a lot of setting up hitters with him, because you're not gonna blow by many hitters with the Ross Stripling card. And then we got this Scooter Gennett, which a lot of people thought was going to be the player of the month. Whether he should have been or not, I'll let people go ahead and debate that. I'm just surprised he wasn't, because it would have given people more reason to, kind of go after the player of the month. Verlander makes no sense. But he's got great contact against righties, good contact against lefties with 102 and 82, good power against righties at 88. Not really any power against right or lefties, 55. Vision's at 61. Not too bad. Defense is horrible, though, which is pretty much how it is in real life with them. It's not a card I would use. I know all the Red fans out there are wanting it, but I'm not a Reds fan, so I really want nothing to do with that card at all. And then we got Dominguez here. This card could be interesting also. He's throwing 99 with a 97 two-seamer, slider, changeup mix. Good speed differential with the fastball and the changeup. 11 miles an hour. How's it going, Hunter? Just going over some of those new programs. And then we got the Sean Newcomb. This card could be a decent card. He's got like 86 hits per 9, 82 Ks per 9. Good break with 92. Fastball, changeup, curveball, slider, with a big speed differential between the fastball and the curveball. And it's actually pretty good between the fastball and the slider also. Could be a solid card for people to use. I would be interested in actually using this card. His control, if you can control him, his control is questionable. That pretty much wraps it up for the new programs. Like I said, the player of the month one, I find completely pointless to go after the Verlander when you can get the live series Verlander that's just as good. And you could buy probably literally 7 of the live series Verlanders for the price it's going to cost you to get the monthly Verlander. And hopefully I'll get that Anibal Sanchez here soon, because I think he's going to be a very solid card to use. He'll be a 4th or 5th starter on the team. And of course, Torres, once I get him, I will probably actually play him at shortstop. But you just get on, Hunter? I think I'm actually going to go play some ranked season now.
Just got off the show to watch the Cardinals.
I don't know why you would do something like that. I thought the Cardinals were playing the Reds right now, aren't they?
Yep, it has tied in the 1-0.
Tied in the 10th. Did they blow the lead? Because the last time I looked, I thought they were up 1. I thought it was pretty late in the game, too. I might have looked at it wrong, too. It might have been Cincinnati up.
We re-winning now.
Cards are winning now. That's good for you. I won't get too excited.
In the ninth, but we up now.
Blew it in the ninth. Okay. Yeah, the Cubs had a nice game today against the Pirates. Yeah, it looks like the Brewers are pretty much unbeatable right now. Looks like we got Darvish on the mound up against the newly upgraded Diamond Paxton. I'm like 30 innings away from getting the Napoli, so it's kind of nice that we got you, Darvish. Wasn't going for that slider down low.
Do you follow the NBA?
I don't really follow it anymore. It's been a while since I've watched the NBA. I probably haven't followed it. Oh, probably in a good 8 years, actually, now that I think about it. It kind of got too soft for me. They don't let them get physical anymore. Got him swinging. I'll follow it like on Sports Center or something like that. It's like, I mean, I do kind of keep track of it, but I haven't actually watched a game in years. You a fan of the NBA, I take it?
Yeah, I don't care about the NBA. I only watch it when it's finals time.
Yeah, I'll admit, playoff basketball is probably...
Not a big fan of NBA.
Not a big fan of the NBA either. Yeah, playoff basketball, I'm guessing, is better. It's kind of like hockey. I'm not really a fan of hockey, but I will watch a playoff hockey game. I take that back. I did watch part of the finals the year Cleveland beat Golden State. I think I watched games 6 and 7 that year. But other than that, I really can't think of a game I've watched in years. Seems like the refs let them play a little bit more when they get into the playoffs.
Golden State is about to win the finals right now.
That doesn't surprise me. That team's pretty unstoppable when they're healthy. Get down, missed it. I'm having trouble picking the ball up out of his hand right now. I meant to make it September for the nighttime game. All right, Davis. Davis is up next. Bryant's up now. That curveball is hiding in that sun. What's the score of the Golden State game?
Are you going at it in the events for Upton?
No, I'm not. I wouldn't really play the Upton. Even though he's got good, he'd be a good platoon against lefties. So I play Bryant in left field right now because I got Pedro at third, so he does well enough against lefties for me. And I'm not a big fan of the offense. It always seems like it's such a long grind. I just kind of get burnt out playing events. I usually stick with ranked season unless there's like a really good
Golden State is winning 105 to 80 against the Cavaliers if they win their champs.
Wow, they're beating them 105 to 80. Yeah, that game's pretty much over. You don't really come back from a 25-point lead against Golden State. What are you doing? Seriously? Come on, guys. We're in some trouble right here.
With a minute and 40 seconds left.
Minute 4 left? Yeah, you definitely aren't coming back from a 25-point lead in a minute.
They're about to lose.
Got the double play. So that what makes Golden State... Has Golden State now won it 3 out of the last 4 years? I hope that sun goes down quick because I'm losing that ball out of his hand. Ooh, just missed it. That was a good pitch to hit. Come on. Oh, I just cannot see it in that sun. Damn it. Is PH on tonight, do you know? I didn't see him on earlier.
Yes, Golden State has won 3 times. The Cavaliers has won only 1 time. Out of 4.
That's what I thought. I knew they played in the last 3 against each other. And if Golden State wouldn't have choked away a 3-1 lead that one year, this would have been like their 4th in a row.
PH said he'd be on tonight.
It's going to be grinding that event.
Not quite sure when.
I think he said he left off like halfway to 12 wins last night for that diamond.
Golden State won.
Golden State did it. I think they got lucky when Chris Paul got hurt against the Rockets, though. I think the Rockets might have actually beat him if Chris Paul didn't get hurt. Go with the slider here. Gotta be kidding me.
Agreed.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch he hit. That was just a good piece of hitting for that home run. Come on, you. At least we only gave up the 1 run. Oh, what am I doing? Just missed that one, just late. Get out of play. Ooh, about made that catch. Nice try. Right off his glove.
I am going to see if PH is streaming.
Cool. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully if he is, he's getting close to that diamond. There we go. Come on, Cal. Let's get something done here. Got the 1-2. Got me chasing the sinker in the dirt. Or the slider, I think. Knuckle curve. I could have kept guessing. I'd have got it right sooner or later. Tattooed the cutter, but right at him. Joey Gallo out there left field looking like a Gold Glover.
He is not online.
Yeah, I don't know what time he usually gets on at night when he gets on. I figured he had probably been on by now. He might have had a game on tonight or something, though, he had to go do first. You getting us the first hit of the game. All right, Victor, we need a base hit here. Right back to the second baseman. What do you think about the Brewers this year? Are they going to be able to keep it up?
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't. Their pitching isn't
But
that.
so far I bet they will.
They look like they're going to. Their pitching's not that great, though, so that might be something that later on in the season lets them down. Or their starting pitching, I guess I should say. Their bullpen's lights out right now. They might have one of the best bullpens in the league, if not the best. Oh, the 12-6.
Josh Hader in the bullpen for Brewers is lights out.
Josh Hader for the bullpen Brewers. Oh, yeah, Josh Hader. What he's doing right now is unreal. I think he's got like 70 strikeouts and less than 10 walks. I'm not sure what he's got for walks. He's got great stuff, too. He throws hard. They're going to have to give him a chance to start someday, though. Even though he might end up a closer, he was a starter down in the minors. Now we can at least see that curveball a little bit. Oh, did we just miss it? Oh, wow. I thought we got all that one. Damn. 1, 2, 3. I thought we got all that one with Bryant. Seen Jose Martinez went yard twice for the Cards tonight. He's been kind of a nice surprise for him this year. He was solid for him last year, but I think this year's he's even made some improvements.
Yeah, I have a chance he may be all-star this year.
Might be an all-star. Yeah, he's got a chance. Only thing with all-star, it's kind of hard for players like him to get that all-star vote because it's all based on the fans' vote. And I don't know if he's got the name recognition to get him over that hump. Right back to it. Can't believe we got him with a double pump even. It's late on it. He got Cards won. It's going to be a tight race with them, the Cubs, and the Brewers. Should be all year long, too. Because the Cubs are pretty hot right now. They've won 10 out of 12. All right, Adam, come on. Ah, the dang shift. Might beat that out, actually. We did. Need a big hit here. One to the gap would do. Down the line works too. Nice. Second and third. All right, Cal. think we're going to go with Nelson. Big spot. Come on, we roped it right at him. I cannot catch a break this game. I've had some hard hit balls just right at people. Schwarberg. Go with the sinker in the dirt. He wants to hit it a mile with Schwarberg. Come on, let's get him on the cutter. It is tough to strike people out in this game now. How many games are the Cards out of first place right now? Do you know? Go with the sinker in on the hands. Damn hit. All right. Start him with the cutter in. See if we can get him swinging. Oh, that's... Whew. We left that over the plate.
3 games out of first. Cubs is half the game out of first.
3 games out. Cards are 3 games out. Cubs are a half. Yeah, I knew the Cubs were a half game out. I didn't know how close the Cards were. I knew they were right around there, though. Get down. There we go. Getting the speed on. There, definitely needed that. Oh, just foul. No, that's gone. Oh, wow. I thought that was foul the way it was looking. Utley. Huge. I couldn't find the shadow of that ball or anything. Yeah, I might be selling Brian off my team. I can't hit with him. $60,000 stub strikeout machine for me. Oh, I thought I was on that. Got under it at the last second. That's the pitch Chris Davis hits a mile usually. I wasn't under it that much. at least we got the 2-run bomb with Utley. That was huge for us. Get the pen up and running. Oh, that's horrible. If the shift didn't actually help you out more than it hurt you on plays like that, I would never run it. But it actually works a lot for you. Yeah, there ain't no way we're getting Hamilton. Alright, where are we going to go with here? We think we're going to go with the slider. Yeah, nothing we can do about that run. Get the speed on the base pass, there's just nothing you can do. Don't know what pitch I picked there. I'll go with the curveball though. See if we can get him hacking again. Good thing he was not on that one. We left that changeup nice and high for him to slam. Got the Gallo, the king of the game. I don't know how good he has been though since the patches have started taking place. Oh, we gave up the 1 run on the little jam shot hit, and then Billy Hamilton coming in to steal 2 bases. Once those runners get on, you're pretty much SOL. I don't even think Molina can throw those guys out on this game. Gonna stick with Nolan, huh? Hopefully Pedro can get a hold of something here for us. Just above it. Just above it. Ah, got under it. And we're late. Just hit it to the wrong part of the field there, Piazza. Come on, Cal. Give us something big here. I even knew that pitch was coming and I hesitated for some reason. I'm going to go right back to that changeup, down and in. There we go. Ooh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. All right, there we go. Just make the catch. 2 hands, Kemp. 2 hands. Who's he got coming up next? Tommy Pham? Just missed her. Oh, that's not a good pitch. Was not a good pitch. I knew I should have came in with the righty. I got greedy. He's late on everything. Come on. Can we get a strikeout? It's in the dirt. Late again. And again. Got him looking. Hoskins with the big solo shot, though. Come on, Dozier. I need to learn how to slam my joystick all the way down to the ground, get under those. Wasn't even close to that one. Or that one. Good timing. Poor PCI placement. It's not where we want Victor to hit those. Come on, Ellie. We need base runners here. What am I swinging at? Got me again on it. Got me again. Late on the... Come on, let's get the strikeout here. Oh, missed our spot. Don't hit him. Thank you for trying to bunt. I was going to actually plunk him there. Well, he was finally early on one. Wow, how'd he hit that one? Come on, damn it. One more strike and then we need one run, guys. Come on. I'm going to try to bust a sinker in on the hands. Missed our spot. I'll go right back to it. Hopefully hit our spot this time. Missed our spot again. Cannot control the sinker, it looks like. Well, at least we got out without giving out any tack-on runs. Now we just gotta score. Gagne. Come on, Bryant. Bryant, stay fair. That's gone. Thank you, Chris. Must have heard me talking bad about him, getting ready to get rid of him. Come on, Davis. Let's go back to back. Not back to back. Gave it the old college effort, though. I need to get more patient with this new patch. Pedro. Make sure it's a strike before we swing. Come on now. Oh. That was a nice little rip, though. I don't want to give Gallo anything too good to hit here. Got him. I think he was sitting off speed, that's why I went the high fastball there. Make that play, Pedro. 2 down. There we go. Nice rip. That's going to be 3. Let's see what else he might have left on the bench even. Jake Lamb. I think Jake Lamb might be the only, or Anthony Rendon and Jake Lamb. Let's go with. It's gonna stick with Lamb. There we go. 2 more just like that. Got him swinging. Way to get out of it, Hater. Come on, Piazza, we need to get you on here. Oh, wow, that was the pitch. I don't know how I got on top of that one. I didn't think I pushed up that hard. I must have really pressed up. Must have got a little excited seeing that hanging changeup. Get up the middle. There we go. Nice hit, Ripken. All right, Billy. I knew he was going to go to someone. We're going to come back in with Buhner. Oh, he's going to stick with him, it looks like. Let's get a hold of one here, Billy. Let's end this in style. Just late. Billy, oh, stay fair. Stay fair. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. I want to look at that ball. I got to look at that after the game.
Buhner on the bench.
Yeah, I got him on the bench. I don't hit that well with him, so I like to use him. I'm good at hitting singles and up the middle with him, but that's about it. So I like to use him when there's, a runner on third or something like that. You just getting on, or you just watching? I wish I could have got a better replay of that Billy Williams hit. I thought he hit that out. I thought it stayed fair.
Just got home from work about an hour ago.
Got him. Thank you. That's a long Friday.
No playing for me tonight, tired LOL.
I imagine that's a long day. Go home. This guy has hit more balls that I've dirted than anybody I've played so far. Nice pitch. Get up the middle. Oh, beat that out. Oh, Robels. Oh, we needed to get him on. That might have been game with his speed. Come on, Blue. Pull your head out. Wrong part of the park.
Made a pack opening video though. Never too tired for that.
Did you get anything good? Oh, you made a video of it. I didn't see the video part. I have to check that out when you put it up. This Rosenthal card's not too bad. I won't say what team he plays for, but it's not too bad of a card.
Five cotton packs, 2 diamonds.
Fucking Gallo. 5-player to pot. 2 diamonds, huh? Hopefully you got the expensive ones.
In a month they will go for a decent amount.
Yeah, you gotta wait for all the packs to get sold first. Well, looks like we need to get another run. Just early. Damn, just too late on it to drive it down that line. Come on, Kemp, let's do something. Jeez. Last out. Come on, Buhner.
You streaming Tom PH.
Come on now. Damn it, we had our chances. We actually owned Gallo that whole game, but he had the one hit late in the game for the home run. Oh, I don't get to replay his foul ball. I didn't think about that. Oh, damn. I'll have to go back and look on the stream myself. Bryant had one hit. Utley had a big 2-run bomb for us. And he had that big bomb with Hoskins late in the game. And of course, Joey's big bomb to win the game for him. Heck, that might put me down to 600 now, something. I was at like 680, I think. Might put me in the low 600s.
Got to work in the morning, but hopefully we'll get it around noon. Probably stream tomorrow evening.
Streaming tomorrow evening. You gonna do the event?
At least finish that run, then maybe some ranked.
Well, you're 5-0 or 5-1 on your current run.
Five zero.
Halfway there to the good old, almost halfway there to the good old 12. That's really what I'd play the event for, is try to get that 12-1 diamond. Hopefully we get a high-rated player here, and we can catch a win and maybe pick up 40 points ourselves.
Yeah, Upton only will get you around 1-2K.
Upton will get you around 12K, yeah. That doesn't. A lot of people got him on the first day even, and some people actually sold him for like 70, 80,000. But ever since then, he just dropped. Oh man. Go always use him for a left-handed platoon. See if we can get a W here. 2-game losing streak.
How has someone played over 200 ranked games of this game?
Do nothing else but it. It's about the only way I could think of. No job, no outside, no anything.
They must have a lot of time.
No, that's not the person you want to hit. Oh yeah, they have a lot of time, that's for sure.
And be a level 4 silver.
Yeah, that's no grinding at all. You'd think you'd want to grind some. Oh, let's see here. Oops. We need a strikeout. It's got a lot of lefties, it looks like. I didn't hear he was going. No one said anything. Come on, guys. You got to be talking out there. Definitely need a strikeout here. There we go. I don't think he's going to be able to handle the screwball by him. There you go. That's all the type of base hits I want from him. Right there. I think we're going to wait one more pitch and then we're going to steal. All right, we're going to take off here. There we go. Now Utley just needs to move him over. I tried to take off for third. I didn't want to go back. Well, we just got ourselves picked off out of an inning. That was genius on my part. Good job. I was trying to hold down the take off button so when he went to pick off he would just take off running, but I let up on it for whatever reason. I don't know why I did it. It's a pretty wicked curveball right there. I wonder how many people... Didn't you have Paxton, PH? Didn't you invest in on him?
Yes, quite a few.
Yeah, that's going to be a big payday for you. Ah, it was early. I thought I timed. That's what we get for taking 2 extra steps on a leadoff at second base.
Sold a bunch, held on to 9.
How much is he going for?
Around 8-9K.
I figured he'd be going for more because he's the only diamond on that team, isn't he?
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a real tough pitch to get. That's in the pitcher's garden.
Let's say they got Nelson Cruz. Yeah, I believe I'm surprised that he ain't going for more because he'd be the most expensive player for the Team Epic.
Yeah, but most people have it done.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Most people got it done early to get Felix and those guys. Hey, it's still, I mean, 8,000-9,000. Damn. I was jumping out of my shoes on that one.
It a night, good night.
All right, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
1-2 in a week or so.
Thanks for stopping by, Hunter. He should double in a week or two. Yeah, you're probably right.
Later, Hunter. Oh, also go Cards.
Go Cubs. 10 out of 12. That's what we won so far. We're on a roll. I've had the worst luck, PH. I've been lining balls up left and right these last 2 games and just hitting them right at people.
Go Brewers.
Go Brewers. It's going to be a 3-team race in that division all year. Yeah, I've been in a slump hitting. Well, not really a slump hitting. I've been in a slump getting results in ranked season. Too bad that was against a lefty. He doesn't have any power against a lefty. Missing the fat one down the middle. I don't know how long I'll be leaving Piazza in my lineup either. I can't hit with him for some reason. I seem to be late on everything with him. Come on, Seaver.
I don't like his swing.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. I can't hit with Gary Carter though either, it doesn't seem like. Might have to put Wilson Contreras back in to see if... I was hitting really good with him until they downgraded him, and then once they downgraded him, I was struggling with him. I'm hoping to put up a couple runs because I think this guy will quit if I put up a couple runs. Because I don't think he can handle Seaver's screwball. And with the way I've been playing lately, I don't want to take the chance of losing to him. I got a feeling his rating's pretty low because I let my bar scroll down all the way to the 400s. I didn't pay attention. What? Wow. Oh, okay. They wouldn't let me throw out the first or second.
Sunny, no. Joey Gallo of catchers, good arm too.
No, I haven't tried him yet. They wouldn't let me throw it to second base or first base on his bunt attempt there. There we go. This time we can. I'm going to try to grind out that Torres. I think that card's going to be a good card. Get down. That's not getting down. Damn. Just ripping them right at people. I also think Anibal Sanchez, I think that card could be a really good pitcher. With that sinker, splitter, slider combo he has. All right, getting a hit with the pitcher. That's what it feels like. I know what you feel like all the time.
I haven't even really looked at the new programs.
The Torres card's going to be really good, I think. He might be the best. If you played him at second base, he's probably the best second baseman right now in the game. He's top 5 shortstop, I would say. And then Sanchez looks like he's going to be a really solid pitcher. The rest of them are, they're kind of blah. They're beginning mission to career arc kind of cards.
Pitchers hitting Shopsy placement skill LOL.
Pitchers hitting shows PCI placement skill. Hey, they probably got the smallest PCIs. I figured he was going to watch Bryant try to get to Davis. I wanted to take a hack at it just to see if I get lucky, but better to just take the walk. What am I doing? I was trying to hit a grand slam. Settle down.
How you hitting with Bryant?
I'm about to sell him. It's weird. I mean, he'll go like 0 for 0 for 0 for, and then as soon as I need a big hit, he gets a big hit. But there's really no consistency with him. I don't really like his swing either. His swing reminds me of Piazza.
Heard he is a line-out machine.
Heard he's a line-out machine? Yeah, he is. Even when I do put really good wood on it, I'll hit lasers with him, but they're just right to people. But if you catch a hanger with him, he'll bomb it. But he's kind of got the same swing as Piazza, so I'm not a huge fan. And, I'd prefer just to get the 60,000 in stubs back. Or whatever it was, 70,000. I think I paid 67 for him. I think he's going for like 63 right now, though. He keeps dropping in price, so I need to sell him before it's too late. I got lucky there. I left that slider straight.
Sit back with his swing maybe.
I've tried that. When I do that, it just seems like I'm late on everything then. That's the same problem I have with Piazza. I try to sit back, and it seems like I'm late on everything, or I pop it up, and I pop it up because, you know, they drop that PCI if you're late. And I haven't been able to hit with Kemp in the longest time. We'll take that. He's been hitting a lot of lasers for me too, just hasn't been any kind of rewards for him. And I took Nelson out of the lineup because with how pitching or how hitting was last time in pitching, it was basically a lot of one-run games. Ah, shoot. And I didn't want his defense to cause me some runs. But I might end up putting him back in. The heck's going on there? All right, Piazza, come on, let's do something. There you go.
The only time Kemp hits for me is when no one else is hitting.
The only time Kemp hits for you is no one else is hitting. I would take that right now even. Well, actually, no, I guess I wouldn't. I'd prefer to have everybody else hitting. I mean, it's not that he's hitting, it's just like his batting average with balls in play is probably about 100 right now. And this guy, he's starting to hit the ball for me. Robelis or whatever, however he says his name, which is a big plus. Of course, I talk him up and he does that. That was my fault though. That was a bad pitch. That Brandon Crawford Player of the Month card, it looks nice. Or at least his defense. I mean, and it's improved hitting for him, but with his defense alone, that card to me is the one I want. But I don't think it's worth 100,000 or 80,000 it's going for right now. And I am about to bang my head against the wall with the amount of
No, not worth it.
No,
With
not
75 power maybe.
75 power maybe. Yeah, with that defense and 75 power, I would say it'd be worth it then. Especially because I really like having good defense at shortstop. That's why I play Cal a lot in ranked season, even though I can't hit with him. I switch between him and Hanley because Hanley at least offers some speed when he gets on. But like the other night when I got that infield single and that guy scored from second, I had Hanley and I usually have Cal. He wouldn't have been safe at first if Cal was there. And that just, there's too many there's too many slow grounders to shortstop that are go for infield singles. At least when I play, there seems to be, and that eats me alive. Like to just put Cal there and not have to worry about it. I'm going to give Bryant probably 3 more games. Man, we're just pounding everything in the ground. Come on, get under it a little bit. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's happened to my hitting. My hitting has pretty much been non-existent.
I would play Trevor Story over Hanley with this patch.
I didn't even think about that. I used Story in BR and in the events, and he did really solid for me. And he seems to be playing up a lot too. That might be something I have to look into. I didn't even think about that.
Story is the shortstop Gallo.
I actually didn't hit any home runs with him, but he hit all kinds of gappers for me. And considering no one else can hit gappers for me, that's a plus. And he's got good speed too, if I remember correctly. Come on, that's the 3rd person I've hit. That's not the person you want to hit either.
Seven five or so.
75. Yeah, I was thinking it was in the 70s, but I couldn't remember for sure. I'm glad I didn't go to first. I actually almost went with the back throw. He's finally starting to catch up on that screwball. Once I get to Torres, though, I think I'll play him at short. He's got pretty good defensive stats. They're all in the upper 70s. I'd like him a little bit higher, but he's got upper 70 power against lefty and righties. He's really a good balanced hitter. That's the Kim special right there. There you go, Nelson. That's why I should have him in the lineup.
I'm ready to check out Seeger.
I have no idea how he's going to be. I hardly see him. I mean, this guy's have him, but you know, you can't judge him on what this guy's doing. But I have I honestly can't really remember ever seeing him. He's got to be pretty good, especially with this new patch. Oh, I was early. I knew I was early. I don't even know how I fouled that off. I didn't even get the PCI down there.
Everyone wrote him off first patch.
Yeah, and I don't know why they would do that, because you could have pretty much wrote everybody off on the first patch, in my opinion. Sutton, I was hoping to get another base hit. I want to know what it's like to hit 800 with a pitcher. I'm going to get the bullpen up. I'm not blowing this game because I'm being lazy in the bullpen. You're right, though. That's why I lost that game last night when I gave up those 3 runs of that inning. I got to talking with you guys, and I knew Seaver was getting tired, but it never registered in my head, hey, get the bullpen up. After you said that, I was thinking about that, and I was like, damn, he's right. He was getting tired.
Got to treat these games like postseason.
Gotta treat them like postseason games? Yeah, you do. You really do. And see, last year I would never pitch my starter past 6 innings unless he was throwing like a no-hitter or something. This year, with like how the game has been playing and stuff, I kind of gotten into the habit of going too far with pitchers. I need to break that habit. You know, when they got that 120 stamina or something, because Seaver has like 110. I get that in my head thinking, oh, you know, they still got a lot in the tank left. But I don't take into the account that, like you were saying, the hits per 9, K per 9 and all that is affected, and PCI is getting bigger and all that good stuff.
Plus you can only pitch so many ways with one guy.
Yep, you only pitch so many ways with one guy. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that was my biggest thing playing last year, was after about 6 innings, no matter how hard you try, you're going to get into some type of pattern or rhythm with the guy. And bringing in that new pitcher, oh, what am I swinging at? Bringing in that new pitcher kind of makes you rethink of how you're pitching. Damn. I really need to bring Dozier in and platoon him with Utley when there's lefties. Utley cannot hit lefties for anything for me. Oh, right there was a Chris Bryant special, except for SDS gave him a base hit on it because they didn't let his guy catch it. I mean, good 111. but he always hits it right at someone when he does that. Man. That one might have went above the stadium before it came back down. I didn't realize I'm throwing a no-hitter right now.
Thought that Davis one was better.
I did too, actually. Davis makes a lot of contact that I don't think he gets the contact he should for the stats he has. It's kind of like hitting with, because I had the same problem with Gallo too. I know everybody crushes with him. I wasn't that great a hitter with him. But then all of a sudden he would just get a hold of one and it was just like goodbye with no questions asked. I kind of feel the same way about Davis. Except for I do hit better with Davis does hit a lot more doubles and stuff like that I wasn't getting with Joey. Pedro. I'm really kind of disappointed in my offense, though. I've only got 2 runs. I don't know what I did to my hitting, but my hitting hasn't been right for a week or 2 now.
I'm stupid for not playing Gallo in ranked seasons.
I don't ever play him in any of my ranked season games either. You put yourself at a disadvantage. I mean, I got
events with him.
Had great events with him. Yeah. I mean, you put yourself at a disadvantage not playing him. I at least got Chris Davis, but when he plays against lefties, Davis isn't nearly as good. See how Gallo is on the Nelson's coming back to the starting lineup. I don't know why I ever took him out. That was the dumbest thing I ever done. I killed the ball with Nelson. I don't know how people hit with Gallo. Like, well, for whatever reason, me and Joey Gallo, we do not mesh well. Ooh. And I usually don't give up. I mean, I usually pitch really well against him too. I mean, he did hit the game winner last game on me, but
Killebrew and Gallo at third, but I never take Killebrew out.
Killebrew and Gallo platooning, but never take Killebrew out. I haven't seen his stats, but doesn't he have really good stats too? Hey, Piazza. I sat back like you said. Maybe that's the problem I have with Piazza and Bryant. Like after you said sitting back, I was kind of thinking about it. Maybe I have it in my head that they got a slow swing. So I'm getting started just way too early because I'm in my head I'm thinking they're too slow.
Yeah.
I might have to go play the weekly challenge to get some batting practice in.
I try to hit right center with Piazza.
Which is smart, and it'd be smart to do it with Ripken too, because that's really what they did their whole careers. And really, that's what Bryant does too, unless he's hitting bombs. And then he hits them everywhere. Part of the problem is I like the quicker swing bats, like what Nelson Cruz has.
Yeah, figured their swings out grinding those doubles, lol.
Oh man, Ripken's doubles. Whew. I actually did Piazza's really quick. Like Piazza, I got done in like 5 or 6 games. I don't know what it was with Piazza, but the dude just hit double after double for me. But Ripken, I mean, I don't even know how long it took me to do Ripken's. I mean, it felt like 900 games for whatever it was. It was forever. Oh, you trying to bunt on me with a no-hitter? All right.
I kept hitting home runs with Ripken.
I couldn't even do that with him. All I could do was hit singles or pop flies with him. I literally think he had 2 home runs, and I'd have to check his stats. I'm betting it was over 300 at bats that it took me to get the doubles. No hitter for Sutton. That's his second no hitter. At least this time I won it with him. 23 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm gonna get like 6 points. Usually when I join a game, I try to watch the meter to make sure it doesn't get too low. For one, I don't want to lose to someone like that and lose like another 50 to 60 points. He was 585. He wasn't that much lower than I. I just noticed when we found the game, my spread on.
That was rough for that guy.
Yeah, it was. I give it to him though. He stuck it out. I knew he couldn't hit Seaver from the first inning. You can usually tell people that can't hit Seaver within the first couple of bats. That screwball that he has, just some people just can't handle it. And I've actually figured out the difference in his screwball and his knuckle curve. If you're ever facing him, you kind of pick it up. His knuckle curve doesn't fly as high in the sky as his screwball does. Just a little tip for you if you ever face him. At least that's what it appears like to me when I face him, and I seem to be able to. I'm able to hit him pretty well. I faced him a couple times. I mean, I've never lit him up or anything, but I've always gotten a couple runs off of him.
Haven't faced him yet. We'll keep that in mind.
My buddy that plays this game, he has him, and that's the only time I faced him. I faced him like 3 times. But I always kind of like watch that kind of stuff when we're playing with him. I don't, we're playing the win, but at the same time, it's, kind of like our games where, yeah, we want to win, but it's not complete, white knuckling it and all that kind of stuff. It's, you know what I'm saying. And so I like try to pick up on certain pitchers in case I face them in different ranked season games. And to me, I've noticed it's a slightly higher pitch. I mean, don't get me wrong. When him and I play, if someone's about to get mercy ruled, we put our foot down on the pedal to make sure it happens. Where is that Ripken card at? Oh, it's a third base card. That's why. Oops. I had 254 plate appearances with him. 2 home runs in the 25 doubles.
Competitive practice.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a perfect word. Competitive practice. So yeah, those Ripken doubles, 254 at bats. I knew I was close to 300. I don't know how many times I really wanted to give up and just be like, I'm not doing it. And if I ever somehow luck out and go 12-0 on BR and get Ernie, I'm never going to play Ripken anyway. So then I'm going to really be like, man, I did all those doubles for nothing. Because I'll never play him over Ernie. That's just not going to happen. Chris Bryant's hitting 290 for me with 5 home runs and 12 RBIs and 62 at bats, and all of that's online.
I'm not a fan of Ripken's swing.
No, I'm not either. Well, he's got the Piazza swing, and since they picked up pitch speed, even though it's just been a little bit, it affects their swings. I think. At least for me it does. I mean, it might not for other people, but for me it does. But yeah, there's Brian's numbers, and that's all online. So, I mean, he's not horrible. He just frustrates me, I think, because when he hits the ball hard, he hits it right at people all the time. And this dude.
I feel like that slowed it down a touch this patch.
See, I heard people saying that, and I haven't noticed it, but when they increased it, I didn't really notice the increase either.
Or opened the timing window a touch.
I think they opened up the timing window because you can't miss, like you're saying, you can't miss people's bats anymore. I was averaging about 12 strikeouts a game. Since the beginning of the game, I know people are saying they're having trouble striking people out. I've never had trouble striking people out in this game until this patch. And part of it's because I think they opened up the timing window like you were saying, but the fact that you can throw the ball on the dirt and you can foul it off 25 times doesn't help out either. Because my best strikeout pitch was the 12-6 curve in the dirt. People would just hack at it constantly and strike out, and now you can't
miss people's bats. After a 2-3 strikeout no-hitter.
Well, yeah, that's a little bit different. I'll put it this way. You can't miss people's bats unless you pitch Don Sutton. This guy wasn't the best example, but I'm pretty dominant with Sutton. I've played a lot of higher level guys where I throw 1-hitters, 2-hitters with them. I went a stretch of like 32 innings right about with Sutton. I got 85 innings right now, but I went a stretch of about 32 innings with Sutton where I didn't give up 1 run and I only gave up about 6 hits. He's like my perfect junk ball pitcher. That's why I might someday buy that Juan Maricel too, because I got a feeling he's the same way. I mean, you can see what kind of pitchers I like. I mean, I got a 179 with Sutton. I got a 2.06 with this Hershiser. See what U has. I mean, U's got a 2.45, which isn't bad, but U usually can't make it past the 5th inning for me. Sometimes the 6th. And I actually pitched really well with Nolan too, I guess. I mean, I got a 1.13 with him. I get in trouble. I
like Oral better than Sutton.
I did at first, and then I got Sutton down, and now I'm a Sutton guy. I mean, actually, I pitch pretty well with all my starters. I usually get in trouble because I push them too long, like you kind of said last night. I get in a hat, and I did it with Harvey too. Even though I wasn't, he didn't really get blown up or anything. But I went one too many batters with Harvey.
Well, Nolan. It just always feels like work.
You pitch well, Nolan, but it feels like work. Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. It's because he's so wild, too. I haven't tried out Jim Palmer yet, though. I can't wait to try him out. I don't know how good he's going to be, but we're going to give him a shot. I liked him last year. But I got rocked a lot with him until I got to the higher levels. Then he would do good. And I know a lot of people love this Brett Sutton card. You like him even, don't you? I haven't really pitched with him. I've only pitched 2 games. I mean, I've done well with him in those 2 games, but he just doesn't have the movement I like. I like the cutter. Well, you kind of know what kind of pitches I like probably by playing me. Cutter, slider, 2-seamer sinkers. This dude here frustrates me more than any pitcher I have. He'll be going 7 shutout innings, give up 1 hit, and then all of a sudden, the next game he goes like 3 innings, and it's like batting practice. Oh wow, he's playing up big time today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at putting Wilson back in there if he's gonna be playing up like that. Jeez. 79 power, 84 contact.
Haven't got to use Saberhagen much this year. Loved him last year.
Haven't got to use Saberhagen much. You haven't played a lot of ranked season though, really, have you? I mean, you got the not World Series, but Championship Series last season. Is he in your rotation? You just haven't been lucky to get him, or
never gets picked.
Yeah, that's the way. I actually got him in my rotation now. That's the way I'm kind of in with Hershiser. Like the first 2 seasons, he got picked all the time. And these last 2 seasons, I don't think I've pitched with him in. I can't even remember the last time I pitched with him. It's been so long. So you said you have
Nolan, Felix, and Oral.
Cueto, Nolan, Felix, and Oral. How's that Cueto card?
And Sutton 5 games in a row.
Yeah, I wish they would do something to fix that, because even, I love pitching with Sutton, but 5 games in a row, I would be like, this needs to stop. "24 innings away from having Mike Napoli. That's who my catcher is going to be. I can't throw anybody out base stealing anyway, so I might as well have
Kind
some.
of like Nolan with the good results, just a little wild.
Kind of like Nolan with the good results, just a little wild. I liked that Cueto card last year, so I was debating on if I wanted to go after him or not. 24 innings and I have Napoli. I almost got Francisco too. Liriano. Well, I'm close, but not that close, I guess. 55 innings and 12 saves away. It's not too bad.
Belter is a gold now.
I seen that. I used to have all the Rangers except for Beltre. And then I, did this Napoli thing, and I traded in all my Rangers.
Nelson Cruz will be mine.
I wish I could go get them. All I needed was Beltre until I did the Napoli. Did this Napoli, and now since I traded in all the live series, I don't have any of the Rangers anymore. I don't think. Go check that out, actually. Because that Cruz is better than the live series Cruz, because he's faster, and I believe he plays better defense. Yeah, see, I only got 17 of them now. But they're actually a pretty cheap team to buy, so that shouldn't be.
What's Belter going for?
Sell now for 19.8. So he's dropped probably what, $20,000 or stubs. And then he goes from, there's about 4 bids at 19.
The commons go for 1 to 2K LOL.
The commons go for 1 to 2K. That doesn't surprise me, actually, because no one. Let's go check it. I might have a couple of those commons out going for that kind of price. And you can get Elvis Andrews for $2,000 approximately. I mean, there's the numbers for that Nelson Cruz, though. He destroys lefties. Just destroys them. He has 54 fielding. I think his live series is at like 31 fielding. He's got 56 speed, and his live series is 31 speed. Not that 56 is lighting the world on fire, but it's a lot better than 31. No, that's a heck of a card right there.
He's the outfield version of Killebrew.
Outfield version of Killebrew. Probably with a better swing in my mind. I remember Killebrew from last year. I don't remember his swing though. This is the card I've been waiting to get. I don't know if I'm going to use him as a catcher or if I'm going to use him as a platoon player with Chris Davis.
Hello.
Oh, Lauren, how's it going? Here's that Torres stats, PH.
I would play him at first. Good, I just subbed. How are you?
Thanks for the sub. I'm doing well. Just got done playing some ranked season. Was just showing PH the Torres stats. What do you think of the Torres? What do you think of Torres,
Napoli
Lauren?
never liked first at Texas.
Napoli never liked first at Texas. No, but he sucks as a catcher, so
Those are solid.
how do you like the Torres, Lauren? Have you looked at any of this grinding stats yet? Yeah, he's got good defense, and I mean 73, 75 power with 63 vision. Better than any shortstop I got right now.
I haven't grinded him yet, but he looks good.
You haven't grinded him yet, but he looks good. Yeah, I started, but I was a moron and didn't read the part where it said American League shortstops. So I just had all shortstops in my lineup. And when I finished, I went and read it then, and I was just like, okay, good job. Because I'd have been about halfway done with them. That's why I guess reading's fundamental. But I mean, his stats aren't even that hard to get. Stolen bases might be a little bit for a challenge because the only American League shortstop I got for stolen bases is that Seattle Ketel Marte. But here's Sanchez's numbers, PH. I think he's going to be a good pitcher. Do you play ranked season, Lauren, or do you just do a lot of CPU and Conquest?
Yeah, that sinker will make him a beast.
Yeah, I like the sinker, and I also like the fact that he's got a splitter, so it's going to look like the sinker, but it's going to be about 8 miles slower. And he's got good hits per nine and K per nines. I mean, he's right in line with
I didn't play much tonight, but I play everything. I'm Novo Quest Extreme.
You didn't play much tonight, but play everything on Novo Quest Extreme. Quest Extreme. I remember Conquest Extreme. I hope I never see Conquest in my life again. If I do, it's going to be way, way too soon. But the Matt Kemp and the Brian Dozier and the 35K and Stubbs was worth it in the end.
Conquest was brutal.
Oh, I wanted just to put my head in the oven, turn it on high when I was playing it.
It will return.
It will return. Don't put that out there, PH. Come on, let's keep the bad juju down. I know you're right, and it's going to return, but we don't need to say that out loud. That just gives me the shakes. This Phil Hughes, I mean, I'll never use him, but he might not be too bad. He's got good per nines. I don't really like his pitch selection, though, because he's only got the knuckle curve for off speed. And I hate the knuckle curve.
Conquest Part 3 may be a thing.
Conquest Part 3 might be a thing. Oh, I believe it's going to be a thing. I really do. And they better have a really, really good card, or there is no way I will do it. I don't care. I don't even know what card they can put out that would make me do it, because the only card they put for the 12-win BR this month.
Conquest Super Extreme.
Put no damn super in front of that. If they would have put Ernie Banks for Conquest Super Extreme, I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have hated myself, but I would have done it, and I would have got Ernie, and I would never need another card again. Yeah, Conquest. I want to quit the game just thinking about it. That's not even right. All right, this is for you, Pete.
Conquest Super Extreme Beyond Legend.
Conquest Super Extreme Beyond Legend. I could see them doing that. I wouldn't mind that, though. Actually, I usually played most of my Conquest games on Hall of Fame or Legend.
Hexagon.
All Legend, every Hexagon. The hell with that. They do that, and I'll take the Legend part. Don't give me the every Hexagon part. That might. Oh man. This is going to be my new thing every time you're here, PH. I know how much you love packs. We're going to buy 3 packs every time because you know how much I hate them. We're going to do it just for you, though. Actually, we just bought 4. Bought an extra one for you.
Post-patch Legend pitch speed will be overpowered.
Post-patch Legend pitch speed will be overpowered. No, because I played a game on Legend last night against...
I spent 130K on packs tonight.
Spent 130K on packs tonight. Oh, yeah, but you got 2 diamonds, so I can't talk about you right now about that. I like it when you do it, and I'm just like, he's never gonna learn. I think you sit there and you look at the packs, and you haven't opened one in like 3 days. I think you get the shakes, don't you? Have you had any luck on packs, Lauren?
For sure. I just subbed to UPH7 Gaming. Pack Junkie.
You are a pack junkie. But you know what? You're not the worst pack junkie out there, so you got that going for you. Let's see. This is why I don't buy.
Pack luck is the worst. Thanks, Lauren.
My pack luck is the worst. I'm right there with you, Lauren. That's why I never buy them unless PH is here. Then I only buy 3. I'm just trying to help him get his fix, so he doesn't go spend all his stubs on him. I got a gold Tampa Bay Rays. I didn't even get a silver, did I? Except for the Tampa Bay Rays, that don't count. See? That's why you don't do it.
I don't even buy them because I know I'm not getting anything.
You don't buy them because you know you're not getting anything? That's smart. I wish I could say the same thing. I do buy them on occasion, but this year with the jerseys and hats and everything costing so much, I just really don't have the stubs to spare unless I sell Chris Bryant, and that's not going to happen just yet. Speaking
I
of,
started investing half my stubs in the market before I open packs.
that's right, investing half your stubs on the market before you open packs. That's something I did not do this year. I've been really bad at investing my money in the market. Last year I was really good at it. This year I've just been, I don't know what it is. I haven't done it. I really want to try this Wade Boggs out with this new patch. I can't.
Like a kid having a savings account, lol.
Like a kid having a savings account. Yeah, it is. Well, the thing is if you
I look at the market and look at diamonds thinking I'll pull one, it doesn't help.
you look at the market and look at diamonds thinking I'll pull one that doesn't help. Yeah, I that'd be my luck. I can't say that. I guess I did pull one Kinley Jensen out of one pack. Other than that, though, I haven't had anything resembling a diamond even. Man, 523. Why don't you ship me over some of your Paxtons, PH? Let me buy Ernie. You know what? That's what I'm going to go do. I got to quit out of this game real quick cuz I can't go 12-0. I don't think I streamed my last BR game, PH. We went 7 innings, and Justin Smoke, or Smog, I don't know how he says his name. I lined up 4 high fastballs with perfect timing for him, and they were nothing but straight pop-ups.
I've pulled diamond jerseys before, but no players.
Pulled diamond jerseys, but no players?
Yes, the run for Ernie continues.
Yeah, those diamond jerseys, though, if you pull the right one... What happened? Oh, you quit out on me? You gotta let me quit out. Those diamond jerseys, if you pull the right one, I mean, you can get... I think I pulled the Dodgers and the Cubs. I don't know if I pulled them out of the pack or if I got them out for an after pack or after game reward. But they both, I was able to sell both of them for like 4,800. So if you can, get a couple of those, you can build up.
I pulled the ones worth nothing. Be right back.
Cool, PH. Pulled the ones worth nothing. Yeah, that's never fun. When I pull those, I just kind of look at them, then I go look at the market, and I'm like, really? That's all you're going to give me? It's kind of frustrating when you do that. You see the diamond jersey, and you're like, at least I got, a couple thousand here. Then you go look at it, and it's like $600, and it's like, oh, that sucks. Do you play BR ever?
I'm going to have to go bed soon. It's almost 1 my time. I'll stay for a while.
Sounds good. It's almost 1 your time. We must be in the same time zone then. As it's 12:30 my time.
I play BR. I suck at it.
Play BR, but you suck at it. Yeah, I mean, it's all about who you draft, and then really BR. I've never gone 12-0. I've gone 12-1 several times, but I've never gone 12-0. A lot of luck comes in the BR. Got Eric Gagne, Altuve, Del Murphy. Oh, we're going Gagne. The key is a bullpen, in my opinion. But you definitely want to have some power bats. Ooh.
Then we are on the same time zone. I'm normally in bed. I just am not really tired.
Yeah, I'm a night owl. I'm usually, when I do stream, I usually stream around starting at like 9:30. We are definitely going to go. See, I got Gagne in the bullpen. Billy Wagner, too. That could be really a great 1-2 punch. Who do you think I should take? I think we're going to go with Chris Davis. Definitely starting pitchers for my comments.
I'll try to make it as much as I can. It's just hard. Billy Wagner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just came through with the Billy Wagner. I would have taken him though. I didn't know if you heard me or not when I asked. Try to make it as much as possible. Hey, whenever you can, that's great. I mean, I do videos too. I try to prefer streaming because they take less effort than the videos. Is really the main reason. You know, you just kind of stream it and it's there for you. $72.87. Go George Springer here. Get a side armor.
They need to increase Jarrett Cole, but I'm happy for Paxton being diamond. You have to remember there is delay between when you say something and when we hear it.
Yeah, I forget that there's a delay sometimes. There needs to be an increase Jarrett Cole, but I'm happy for Paxton being diamond. I could agree with that. I mean, Cole's been pretty dominant this year. We'll go Trumbo or Alfred Perez.
Paxton has deserved it for a year though.
Paxton's deserved it for a year. Yeah, Paxton's been about as solid as they can for the last year. Cole did have kind of a rough year last year, but the couple years before, he was really solid for the Pirates. I think last year's probably the worst year he's had since he's been in the major leagues.
There is rumors Yanks looking for a new pitcher. It's between Bumgarner and Fulmer and someone else.
Rumor Yanks looking for a new pitcher between Bumgarner and Fulmer. I don't think Detroit will trade Fulmer unless they get a lot back in return for him, because they're basically rebuilding and he's a young pitcher. I don't see the benefit for them trading him. But they could. I mean, if you get the right amount, I mean, anybody's tradable as long as you get the right, get the right price for them. .72 speed. He'll be fine in the bench. Fastball, slider, circle, change, sinker. Fastball. Damn, I really don't know who to go with here. We'll go with Mauer because of his circle change. 91 speed. Definitely need that for base running late in the game. Gary Sanchez. I really need to pay attention more to who I'm drafting for my bench. I kind of just started picking players like a moron.
Killebrew 1.
Killebrew? No, I went with Gary Sanchez. I didn't have anybody really for a catcher. I need an outfielder still too. David Peralta it is. I got a common sitting in the outfield right now, so I had to go with Peralta there. And I'm gonna need a right-handed bat off the bench, so we got to go with Trumbo. Or no, never mind. Yeah, 71, 79. Going with Trumbo.
Talking about Herman Killeby, I've been wondering how people got him.
I believe he is the Team Epic. Or not the Team Epic.
I'm going to call it a night. I'm kind of tired. I'll stop by some more.
I appreciate you stopping by, Lauren. You have a good night. Yeah, he's Killebrew Twins collection. Yeah, like PH said, he's got him, so he would know best. Oh shit, what am I doing? All right, I'm over here screwing my whole lineup now. All right, this is the lineup that's going to get us to 12-0 and get us Ernie. What do you think about the new programs put out, Shade? How's your stats looking with that Killebrew, PH? Oh, we got the same pinstripes going on almost. All right, there we go. 1-0. 11 more to go. Not gonna lie, I'll take 12 quits all the way to Ernie, and would not feel bad about it one bit.
Not sure, but I feel like he hits great for me.
Yeah, it's great for you.
Lots of pop.
Yeah, I almost took him when I seen him pop up here, but I had a bronze for a catcher, so I was like, I'm getting a gold Gary Sanchez. I got to take him. see who's he got. Oh, he's got
So
Flad.
defense.
Yeah, so defense. Oh, he's got the Master Ryan Schimpf, Flad, Russell, Crawford, Worth, Thames. Man, Eric Thames kills me in this game.
But does it really matter at third this year?
I've had a lot of good. Like, are you saying doesn't matter third this year? Like, as in, you're not having any luck with your players at third, or everybody makes plays at third? Because I've had a lot of good defense at third, but I did early on have some bad defense taking place where they're doing the good old lay. I noticed Nolan Arenado doesn't.
Until they don't.
Everyone makes plays until they don't. Well, that's true. Pedro has made every play for me, so I'm not going to talk bad about Pedro because he's been my best player, probably hitting and defensively. Let's go, Springer. Oh, wow. Just under it. Let's go, Sanchez. I seen that floating up there and I could not help myself. Ooh. Don't know how I hit that. Let's get something good here. That high changeup.
Sanchez has a sit-back swing as well.
Sanchez has a sit-back swing as well. Yeah, that high changeup has me just jumping out of my chair. I'm trying to hold back on it. I can't get it done. Get through. Nope. Brandon Crawford's there. I forgot.
I usually play in Herbie's Field's Old Minnesota Park. Just love the stadium in general.
Usually play in Herbie's Field, Old Minnesota Park. Just love the stadium in general. I don't think I've ever played in that field, actually. I usually play in the minor league field, the Porch. That's probably my favorite park. And then it goes Wrigley Field. Is Old Herbie's Field?
I've been using Ship It.
Ship It. Is Old Herbie's Field one of the, well, I'm guessing it's one of the...
Herbie's then Old Yankee Stadium.
Herbie's an Old Yankee Stadium. I do like playing in Old Yankee Stadium. I'll play in Forbes every once in a while just because it kind of messes with people. It's so big. Try to sneak the fastball by him here. Oh, Gary made the play. Old Yankee Stadium, that place is prime for left and right hand, right down the lines. Get a lot of bombs.
Forbes is stupid, lol.
Forbes is stupid. That's why I use it, because people are just like, you gotta be kidding me. We're playing in this freaking field. It's big, though. I mean, if you're going to hit any gappers, that's the field it's going to happen in.
Especially when they pick mid-evening game.
Especially when they pick the mid-evening game. Yeah, I usually, if I'm going to pick a night game, I usually make it in like October or September. All right, 2-0 already. He quit after being tied in the second. But yeah, I usually pick like a September night game or October night game, so you don't get the, so it gets dark really quick. Or I'll go straight day game. All right, we're going to go one more game since we haven't...
Can't see anything for 6 innings.
Can't see anything for 6 innings? No, you can't, and that's why if I do pick a night game, I go September, October. And the reg season game, the first one I played today, I picked a Laughing Mountain, and I meant to put a night game in September, but I forgot to change the month. And he was throwing Paxton, and he was throwing the curveball on the sun because it was just on the left-hander side, and I couldn't see for like the first 4 innings. It kind of reminded me of that time that you and I played. It was the Angels versus, I don't remember. It was the time you beat me when I was with the Angels, and I couldn't see the curveball for like the first 4 innings.
Big Hatter intimidation.
Big Tater intimidation. Must be. I mean, it was 0-0 after the first. I'll take the wins though. Like I said, they could all quit for all 12. I'll be just fine with that. I'm gonna get one more in though, then I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta go mow lawns tomorrow in 90-degree weather with 80% chance of rain, so the humidity's gonna be lovely. Won't be as humid as it is probably where you're at, PH, but we get some pretty good humidity up here. Who's your favorite team, Shade?
I was 1-1-0, went to check bullpens and guy quit.
Nice. 11-0, went to check the bullpens and the guy quit. That's like a party right there. Oh, we got a good player right here. 15-24. Playing in Marlins Park. I don't know why people don't hit start at the beginning of the game. Oh, I gotta hit start. Just hit start so we can both get it done. Miami Marlins 219, 55 diamond. Damn. Damn.
Even his username is Miami Marlins.
Even his username.
Hardcore fan right there.
Username Miami Marlins hardcore fan. Oh yeah. I'm guessing he's from there. You don't see many Marlins fans from anywhere outside of Miami. I just realized I think he's got Joey Gallo.
Yankees fan since 87.
Yankees fan since 87. I won't hold that against you because I'm a Cubs fan, so I really don't got a lot of room to talk. But we'll just take a cup over your World Series rings, please. Fastball, slider, sinker. I hate that. The invincible wall called the pitcher. At least I got a base hit, though. Hopefully Frazier get a hold of one. He's got 104 power against lefties. I chased it. I just missed it. No, I didn't. I thought I just missed it. Nice. That 104 power against lefties came through right there. And he quit. I knew he was quitting after that. Who's your favorite Yankee, Shade?
Rangers fan since I was born. I will take anything that resembles a ring.
Rangers fan since I was born. Man, I'll tell you what. I really thought... I don't mean to rub salt in the wound here, PH, but that was the biggest choke job I've ever seen in a World Series that I've personally been alive for against the Cardinals. I was rooting for the Rangers, too, because I was a Hamilton fan. And I like Beltre, too. They had that World Series in St. Louis. They choked that thing away. All right, well, we went 3-0 with 3 quits, so at least we got some runs in one of the games.
And it had to be the Cardinals.
Yeah, you know I was definitely rooting for the Rangers. I mean,
Jeter overall, second is Mantle, third is MR Sandman, a.k.a. Mario Rivera.
The mighty Jeter overall, second is Mantle, and the Sandman. I like the Sandman. He's one of the few Yankees that I liked Bernie Williams a lot too. Bernie was one of my favorite Yankees. So was Mariano. I don't have a long list, I must admit, but those two, I really did like those two. I liked Paul O'Neill too. I thought he was Bernie, yeah. Paul O'Neill. I like Paul O'Neill too. I mean, he wasn't like the top echelon though, but the guy was a consistent everyday player. You knew what you're going to get, and you knew you're going to get it at 100%. I liked Andy Pettitte too. I guess I can say that. .212. All right, my average has gone up from 180 to 212. I don't know what's going on this season. .265. Man, my average is dropping.
Paul kicked a ball and got a guy out with the Reds, LOL.
Paul kicked the ball and got a guy out with the Reds. I do remember that, actually. I do remember that. I remember when him and I think they had Paul O'Neill and I believe Sean Casey was there at the same time. Sean Casey might have came in after Paul O'Neill, but I thought they were there at the same time. Those two kind of remind me of the same type of players, but Paul was a better player. Sean was a good player, but Paul was a better athlete. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the stream. Appreciate you stopping by
Paul
too,
was an
Shade.
athlete.
I know you didn't get to see too much. I would have played a little bit more BR, but people are just quitting left and right, and I gotta head out.
Later.
Later, PH. Later, Shade. Thanks for joining the stream.